Om Namah Shivaya, friends, and welcome to another Kantara video. I'm not quite done yet with the movie. I just watched it actually a couple days ago on the big screen in the living room, and so good. And there's so many things I actually did not notice when I watched it here. It's not going to be the last time I watched it, I'm sure. I absolutely loved it. And at the very end, I was in tears again. There's just something so moving about the performance of Rishabh Shetty. Even though he was not truly in trance, the way it was like, it's still touched, at least this being, and I know many of you. So today I decided to dive deeper into the legend of Guliga and Panjurli Daivas, Kantara Gods Explained by the YouTube channel Pause with Dharma. By the way, if you want to watch the full-length watch-along of the Kantara movie with me, it is on Patreon and available for YouTube members. Okay friends, let's learn more about the Kantara Gods.
When Kantara released, people across India were left stunned by its climax. The fiery dance, the divine presence. It did not feel like cinema. It felt real. Audiences everywhere began asking, who are these Devas?
Yes.
What is the story of Panjurli? Who is Guliga Deva?
Yes.
Today, let us pause and uncover the legends of Panjurli Daiva and Guliga Daiva, the guardian spirits of the Tulu.
Perfect.
Panjurli is the boar demigod. His name itself says so. Panjurli means boar and Deva means demigod. His story begins with Mata Parvati. One day, as she walked through a forest, she saw a helpless baby boar whose mother had just passed away. Parvati was moved by compassion. She adopted the boar as her own son, showering him with love and affection. But as the boar grew, his tusks came out. With the irritation of his growing teeth, he began destroying crops, uprooting the fields, and causing havoc. Lord Shiva, angered by this destruction, raised his hand to kill the boar.
What?
But once again, Parvati intervened. She pleaded for his life. Shiva, pacified, decided not to kill him. Instead, he sent the boar down to earth. Here, he would live not as an animal, but as Panjurli Daiva.
Oh, wow!
The protector of people,
I love it!
guardian of the forests, and a guide who shows the right path. This is why farmers and villagers worship Panjurli to this day, seeing him as the protector of land and crops. And because he is linked to Varaha, the boar avatar of Vishnu, who lifted the earth on his tusk, Panjurli is also seen as Varaha's guardian spirit, a demigod connected to one of the highest incarnations.
Oh, wow! I love it! That's beautiful!
If Panjurli is compassion, Guliga is ferocity. His birth is strange and terrifying. Once, Parvati Ma had brought ash for Shiva. Hidden in that ash was a mysterious stone. Shiva, annoyed, threw the stone away and it landed in Vaikuntha, the abode of Vishnu. From that stone, a fierce goblin was born, Guliga. Guliga was given the duty to serve Lord Vishnu, but his nature was destructive, furious, uncontrollable, always hungry. Vishnu, unable to bear his violence, cursed him to take birth on earth through a snake named Nillalu. After 9 months, Guliga tore his way out of the snake's stomach. He emerged with unstoppable hunger. He devoured everything in sight. Hens, fish, even drank an entire lake.
Oh, wow!
Legends say he even drank the blood of an elephant.
Wow.
Yet, his hunger was never satisfied. At last, Vishnu offered him his little finger. Guliga consumed it and was momentarily satisfied. But his hunger and desire never ended truly. Wandering through the earth, Guliga eventually entered the lands protected by Panjurli. Both powerful Daivas clashed. Panjurli, the protector, Guliga, the destroyer. Their fight shook the heavens and the earth until Goddess Durga intervened. She stopped the battle and declared that from that moment, Panjurli and Guliga would be companions. One would bless, the other would punish. Together, they would ensure balance between mercy and justice.
Amazing.
The worship of these Daivas continue even today in the tradition of Bhoota Kola.
Wow.
Bhoota means spirit, Kola means play or act. It's not just a mere performance. In Bhoota Kola, the chosen performer, usually from a hereditary family, undergoes rituals until the spirit descends into him. He becomes the Daiva. Panjurli is benevolent. He forgives, he blesses, he gives culprits multiple chances. He is easy to summon. Guliga is fierce. He only comes when there is great danger and rarely forgives those who cross the line. When possessed, the Deva speaks through the performer, resolving disputes, blessing crops, and even settling land issues. And it is no coincidence, for in Hindu tradition, Varaha lifted the earth on his tusk. Panjurli, being Varaha's demigod, is directly connected to the land itself. This is why, even today, people believe that in cases of land disputes, praying to Panjurli brings truth and justice.
So interesting.
Believed to date back at least 1000 years ago. Some scholars even trace its roots as far back as 700 to 800 BCE. Unlike temple gods enshrined in idols, these Daivas were first worshipped in nature, under sacred trees with uncarved stones in open fields. Over centuries, their worship blended with Hindu deities. Panjurli was connected to Varaha and Shiva.
Beautiful.
Guliga was tied to Vishnu's cosmic order. Yet, they retained their indigenous local identity as protectors of the land. This is why, in Kantara, the Deva's words are law. Even kings bow to them. So, who are Panjurli and Guliga? Panjurli, born from Parvati's compassion, sent by Shiva, connected to Varaha, the protector of the land, the one who forgives and blesses. Guliga, born from stone and ash, cursed by Vishnu, insatiable hunger, the punisher, the fierce reminder of consequences. Together, they represent the eternal balance of mercy and justice. This is why Kantara struck a deep chord, because behind the drama and cinema lies a living tradition, one that tells us the earth is sacred, justice comes from the divine, and no king or government is higher than the Deva. When the drums beat and the flames rise in Bhoota Kola, the villagers do not see a man in costume. They see Panjurli, they see Guliga, they see the guardians of their land. And perhaps they remind all of us, we are not the owners of the land, we are only its caretakers.
I feel like I know a little bit more, but also I have more questions. So, Parvati found a baby boar and saved it. And after a while, Shiva wanted to kill it. Now, Parvati luckily prevented that. And so Shiva sent him, the grown boar, to Earth. And that means that it was not on Earth, it was somewhere else, another realm. And then it was just said all of a sudden that there's a connection to Varaha, Lord Vishnu's incarnation. But I feel like there was no explanation how they are connected. That's another question I have. And then there's Guliga, who connected to Lord Vishnu, even devouring a finger of Lord Vishnu. Very generous, who is more on the wrathful side, whereas Varaha, there's this sweetness and compassion, and Guliga there is this wrath, and yes, once tamed the energies, they'll be able to work together to protect, the land that they are residing at. Oh yeah, and the taming was done by Ma Durga. So we have lots and lots of different gods playing together here. So we had Lord Shiva and Parvati mentioned, Varaha mentioned, Ma Durga mentioned. Lord Vishnu mentioned. Is that it, I think, for now? So 5 major ones. And so, of course, because Guliga is connected to Lord Vishnu and Panjurli is connected to, well, yeah, Varaha, but also then ultimately to Lord Vishnu, Shiva, and Parvati. Once they are channeled, they're not channeling just their own energies. They're actually channeling quite a lineage. So special people have to be present in order to actually do that, because those energies, you know, they must be contained in this body. It's quite the ritual. It's amazing. I love that. I got goosebumps again and again and again. Every time I do this, it's because I have a whole body goosebump. It's like, oh, there's this reaction. You know, I love it. I love connecting with the divine, right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. Thanks for watching this with me. I see you on the next video.